Hey guys, doing another commentary. This is a pretty sweet gameplay. I mean, I don't do brilliantly KD wise, but as an objective player, it was me and Aaron pretty much against the world. We get 206 Domination, which is pretty sexy. It's quite rare in this game because the spawns are quite concentrated. I mean, it's hard to explain, but they're quite good. Oh my god, Bun. Bun. Okay, right, I'll get out of the way now. Bun, hi, okay? You're in the commentary now. Happy days. I'm going to be doing some machinimas with him, hopefully. He's quite big. Well, it seems to be. He's quite good at that community. And I'm really not into the Halo community, but he is. So I can be a cameraman for him. I mean, he'll be the writer and whatnot, and maybe I can be the editor and shit. So I'll keep you informed on that if that actually happens. We've been toying with the idea for a long time now. Haven't really happened to anything, but you know, we'll see. Alright, so back into the gameplay. I'm using Moody Swede's setup. It's a Galil with Warlord, and it's got Red Dot and Silencer. I was just trying to get Warlord Pro. It doesn't really matter. Warlord is not particularly desperate. I like the Iron Sights on the Galil anyway, so I've swapped the Warlord out for Sleight of Hand these days. I'm also using... I'm using Ghost as well because I was trying to get that Pro, and Hacker. I've actually started to really like Hacker over, you know, Ninja in particular. Mainly because you can see the equipment. I mean, the only issue with that is how many times, since I got Hacker Pro, how many times I've actually gone around the corner, I mean, specifically avoid a Claymore to try and go behind it and hack it, and how many times the guy has just turned around and shot me, I don't know. It's just... But I've done it once, and I was very proud. I've also I've tried out on many things. I haven't tried the motion sensor hack yet, but I've done the booby trap, which I'm pretty happy with. It was really cool. I mean, I love Treyarch for that. Thank you for that, Treyarch. If you watch these random commentators by a random person at random times on a random gameplay, as you see now, I'm being quite sneaky. And no, oh, I got turned on. You just got pushed, bitch. Really, pretty much what I was doing is shouting at Aaron, and he was shouting at me, saying, you know, protect this flag, protect that flag, and we were kind of counting on the rest of our team to protect B, because, you know, everyone protects B, because, well, it's in the middle, and the large amount of combat is centralized around the buildings around B, so they just home in on it like a, I don't know, trying to think of a good analogy. I was going to say, how about homing in on a rich man? Like a prostitute homing in on a rich man. There you go. They just go straight to the middle and try and get all the action they can, because it's not objective to them, it's just kill based. It's sad to see, but it's just how it is. So yeah, I'm just picking up the kills, keeping an eye on C. C seems to be their spawn point as well, but because of all these sneaky bushes and shit, I'm able to keep my head low, especially with Ghost. Ghost is quite helpful. I've now realised that Ghost is probably more important than Hardline, because the amount of people using Hardline, spy planes are extremely well, overused, and so it's very important for you to keep under the radar. And Ghost Pro is pretty helpful as well. It's like cold-blooded, pretty much. You know, be invisible to what's it? You don't show up with crosshairs as red. You know. Invisible from shit and all that crap. Ugh. Sorry, I'm not very technical, but you know what I mean. Yes, invisible. You don't show up in infrared, as infrared, obviously, and you are invisible from enemy air support, and also sentry guns don't see you. So that's very helpful. Hacker Pro, I've explained. Warlord Pro, I don't think that's that important. I mean, Warlord Pro being the only real part from Warlord Pro is the fact that you get two equipments. I mean, two Nova Gas or two and two Semtexes. You don't get two Claymores, unfortunately, but oh well. But you know, I ran out of things to say about it. If you're new to my commentary, I'm ThrillingDrew, 16, from Scotland, but I live in England. My commentary type is not very analytical or anything about my gameplay, because I'm not a massively amazing, you know, I don't know, iPoon star for Nanners gamer. I mean, I'm a decent player. I don't like to say I'm amazing, but I'm better than most. Because I spend an awful lot of time on this. But I am trying to socialise. Just throw that one in there. Yeah, but I don't tend to analyse my gameplay very much because I realised that there's too many people doing that. So I just go on tangents and shit. Just, you know, what's pissed me off. And what's pissed me off today, just because I'm on a tangent now, Leslie Nielsen died. I mean, he's a comedy legend. I mean, I watched his films as a kid because my dad really loved his films. And oh, it's so sad. But if you don't know who Leslie Nielsen is, he's the have you ever seen Naked Gun? He was the main character in that as Frank Drebin. He was also the Doctor in Airplane. I mean, some really classic lines, and he will be surely missed. You know, I mean, the world is a sadder place now that he's gone. Oh well, I guess it happens all the time. I guess. Well, that's the end of the gameplay. Thanks for watching. Really try this setup, by the way. As soon as I used it, I was starting to do really well. Thank you, Moody Swede, for telling me that setup. Appreciate you listening, and Bun. I love you, Bun. Oh, fun. Click.